So on my car, have this boost dial, and basically, depending on the surface, we'll have that dialed down. And then this is essentially a scramble button. So for instance, at like LS Fest, we know the surface is really shitty. So I normally have it about right there. And that'll regulate the butterfly inside the blower. And then once I take off, if I feel like it hooks and it's going down, like usually within a few seconds, you'll know real quick, I just grab the scramble button and it closes the butterfly and the blower all the way closed. So prepped racing and radial racing, like you won't need that. You really won't need Smooth Boost at all. Smooth Boost is designed for like shitty surfaces, no prep, street racing, whatnot. So depending on the surface will depend on where I put the boost dial at. So like on a really shitty surface, I'll turn it way down. And then as soon as I take off, if I feel like it's hooking, I'll just grab this. And when I do, that will close the butterfly in the blower, and it's essentially gonna give me all the boost that I have set up in the car. That way I can get down the surface. It's made for trying to get down really, really shitty surfaces. It has worked really good for us before. Kind of have to struggle with changing pulleys and just trying to make a good stab at the surface, trying to figure out what'll work, as a lot of those races is off the trailer. You don't get any test passes, or so anytime I'm on no prep, I'll have that dialed down. We'll do a second gear leave. I haven't really been able to leave in first on no prep yet. And then, like I said, as soon as I take off, if I feel like it's grabbing, I'll grab this, and that'll basically take whatever I have the knob set at, and then it'll go from that to a full boost just by, and then you got to hold that down till the pass is over. That's why it's on the left-hand side of the steering wheel, not the right. And of course, you can set that up any way you want. I just had it set up right there where I can reach it while I'm strapped in. And then, like I said, this one on this side, scramble button on the left side in case I have to shift it myself, which I normally do shift it myself on no prep stuff because I don't want the CO2 shifting it in case the car goes into a spin or whatnot. We have different settings. The Motec takes control of the traction control using speed sensors. So the Motec uses the wheel speed sensor here, and what it tries to do is it tries to make that tire speed on the rear match the front tire speed, and it'll just keep pulling power. So if you wheelie or anything like that, it's gonna pull a ton of power. I think Smooth Boost is worth it if you have a PD blower car and you're trying to get down a shitty surface and you keep spinning, or you can't get the car to work. That way you can come in on very, very light boost, and once you get down it a little bit and you feel like it's going, grab the scramble button, finish out the pass. But with this setup, this car being so heavy, I need all the help I can get. So, like I said, I recommend Smooth Boost for any new gen PD blower car that's going down crappy surfaces. Even though my car is a Motec car, I still recommend it. The traction control does good, but it eliminates me from having to change pulleys for different surfaces. I just stay on the same pulley, and I just adjust the blower boost, and then just use the scramble button. And I want to say that the kit is around $1,000. I want to say, if I remember correctly. It'll come with that. Of course, it doesn't come with the button. These are Motion Raceworks steering wheel buttons. This one is a scramble button. That one, I use this one for a line lock for the burnout, so I don't burn up my back brakes. So depending on where you have your knob set, this will function the butterfly inside the blower. So that way, when you're trying to get down a shitty surface, you can monitor that blade. And then when you feel it grab and it's hooking and it's gonna go, you just grab that scramble button and then that butterfly will close all the way. I think that's another pro to having this Smooth Boost, is I don't have to keep changing pulleys for every surface. I just keep this one here on, and then I'm able to change the boost for no prep and street racing by the Smooth Boost. So if you plan on doing a lot of no prep and street racing with a PD blower, I definitely recommend it. Like I said, about $1,000, and you can get it, the Smooth Boost kit. Then you don't have to keep changing pulleys every time you change surfaces.